Welcome to this week's edition of Iron Harness Racing Weekend Preview. I'm Paul Ramlow. Several major Grand Circuit races take place this coming weekend. First off on Saturday at Yonkers Raceway, two legs of the Triple Crowns, the Trotting Triple Crown, Yonkers Trot, the Pacing Triple Crown Messenger will highlight that impressive program. The first race on the night in the stakes category will be the Yonkers Trot in Race 5. A pair of eliminations were held last week. They were captured by Nuncio and Gorel Hanover. Those two horses start from the inside posts, Gorel Hanover from the rail, Nuncio from the two-hole. Another horse to watch out for in that race, though, can be Resolve and driver Tim Tetrick. He starts from post position 5. The Messenger Stakes will be the third and final leg of Pacing's Triple Crown. A sole elimination took place last week, and that was captured by Luck Be With You and driver Tim Tetrick. They will score from post position 5 this Saturday at Yonkers. Couple other horses to look out for. Lion Somewhere, who won the Cane Pace, the first leg of the Pacing Triple Crown. He scores from the three-hole for driver Brett Miller. And McWicked from post position 4 for driver David Miller. Those are the three horses to look out for in this Saturday's Messenger. Also on tap at Yonkers will be the International Trot Preview, contested at a distance of 1 1/4 miles, featuring some of the top older trotters in the sport. Sebastian K, who has been dominant among the older trotters, scores from post position 6 in this event. Commander Crow, also over from Europe. This will be his first start in North America this year, and he has drawn the rail. The Magician, last year's Horse of the Year, she scores from post position 2 for driver David Miller. Those will be three horses to look out for in this weekend's International Trot Preview. And for live coverage in a unique way, please check us out at ustrotting.com for Saturday night's International Trot at Yonkers Raceway. Also on Saturday night at Woodbine Racetrack, the Fall 4 Stakes for 2-year-olds. 4 impressive races to take place. Kicking off the night in Race 3 will be the Goldsmith Maid for 2-year-old filly trotters. World Champion Mission Brief is the horse to watch out for in this race. She will start from post position 4 for driver Yannick Gingras. Also in that race will be Gatka Hanover, who also won an elimination last week. And Jolene, you can't count her out from the rail. Race number 5 will be the Valley Victory for 2-year-old trotting colts. Habitat for driver Yannick Gingras. And What a Workout for driver Scott Zarin were the elimination winners last week. Also look out for Pink Man from the rail and Uncle Lass from post position 2. Moving on to race number 7, the Governor's Cup for 2-year-old pacing colts. There were 2 eliminations last week, both won in upset fashion. 14-1 Lions again and 13-1 Pierce Hanover were the winners in those eliminations. They will also be back in the final, scoring from post positions 2 and 3. But look out for Artspeak, who made a break in his elimination and finished 3rd. Artspeak, the Metro Pace champion, scores from post 6 in the Governor's Cup final. And lastly, race 9, the 3 Diamonds for 2-year-old pacing fillies. Unbeaten JK She's a Lady goes for her 10th consecutive score from post position 3. She will be challenged by the Show Returns, the full sister to put on a show, from post position 2. That's the Fall 4 Stakes on Saturday night at Woodbine. Friday night at Hollywood Dayton Raceway, the first Grand Circuit Stakes ever in the history of Ohio's newest standardbred racetrack will take place. The $160,000 Dayton Trotting Derby and the $122,000 Dayton Pacing Derby. Creatine leads the field in the Dayton Trotting Derby. He's been on fire of late with victories in the American National and the All-Arage. Among the contenders in that race will be Market Share, DW's NY Yank, and Wishing Stone. In the Dayton Pace, harness racing's richest performer of all time, Foiled Again, scores from post position 3. He'll be taking on his stablemate, Clear Vision, both horses from the Ron Burke stable. Also look out for Dancing Yankee, a winner of 18 races so far this year. His last 2 wins came at Hollywood Dayton Raceway and Ohio Sire Stakes action. That's Friday night at Hollywood Dayton Raceway, the Dayton Trotting Derby and the Dayton Pacing Derby.
The world is full of compromises, but not here. Not on this day, not in this race, not in this sport. Every bet is a hope. Return on investment comes in seconds. This is harness racing. We welcome you to the Harness Racing Fan Zone. See it all for yourself. Feel it in all the passion. Share that experience with others. The Harness Racing Fan Zone puts you in the driver's seat.
In this week's edition of Paul's Paddock Picks, I'm going to make my selections for Yonkers Raceway's International Trot Preview. Again, that'll be on race 9, purse of $250,000, the distance 1¼ miles. I'm going to go with Sebastian K and driver trainer Åke Svanstedt from post position 6. He's been the dominant free-for-all trotter in our sport this year. I think he'll get one more big victory to add to his resume. For place, I'm going to go with Commander Crow, making his North American debut from the rail. He's prepping for the Breeders' Crown. I think he'll get a good chunk of the action on Saturday at Yonkers. And for show, I'm going to go with Be a Magician from post position 2, last year's horse of the year. This top trotting mare should be right there with the contenders at the final. So once again, I'm going to go with Sebastian K to win, Commander Crow to place, and Be a Magician to show. Make sure you join us once again at ustrotting.com for a unique look at the International Trot Preview this Saturday night at Yonkers Raceway. I'm Paul Ramlow. Have a great weekend.